So hey there guys. My god. My god. I've just saw that and there was a lot and we're gonna discuss a lot. Um, the reaction is in the description. There are links there. Watch him and go back here if you want to listen to the discussion. And I'll try to keep this like not an hour long at least. Yeah, the discussion starts right now. Can I sit here just like for 10 minutes and look somewhere and think about that? Because I'm recording the video and right away doing the discussion. There's no time for me even to collect my thoughts. Jesus. Jesus. Let me turn off one thing. Man, this episode was absolutely incredible. Like, so it's called Soldiers, and a lot of soldiers died, and that's a very sad thing. So first of all, we start with a very weird thing. I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna show you the footage. I mean the moving stuff, but I'm gonna show you little pictures here and there because YouTube gonna block me if I'm gonna do that. So here's the first picture, right? You can see that here. We have two weirdest titans ever, and those two look like children. I'm gonna remove it so YouTube not gonna block this. So those two, they look like children. I mean, they're small. They look like don't look like children. They look like grown-up idiots. But the way they acted, the one was like, like children. They're different. Like some of them are silent, and they cry. Others like always laughing. They're jumping around like energetic, crazy. Like children are very different in the way they act and all that. But these were like two. Like. Can we watch their hair? So the one has like hair basically like mine but with a thing, and the other had like hair back. I instantly thought that these two resemble children a lot, and we had in which episode was that? That was episode 2. Let me open it with another with Windows Media. There was a picture of Connie's sister and brother. Can I look at it, please? Can I look at it, please? So I can see the picture. So the sister had the ponytail, pigtail, whatever. It's not pigtail, the tail basically. And I don't think these idiots have one. No, this one had no. I don't think they're the same people. They don't look similar, but they definitely resemble children a lot. They started playing, kind of like playing, like removing ears. And it was very fun for the one of them, but not for the other. The other was like, why end my life, please? Oh, he bite it. So they were kind of like playing, even though the one was very energetic and other was like... So that's even more confirms the fact that Titans are human beings. And those were just like our people living inside the walls, inside this wall, and like monkey stupid thing just did that. You can just like look at this. I'm gonna show you that as well. Look at the. Did I do that? Yes. Shit, I don't see that. So we see like huge titans, right? And there's like a poopy doopy, like the smallest titan ever created. I think he's smaller than a goddamn Connie. I think it's a kid, like a super little, very little kid. So yeah, we start with weirdest titans around, and guys Gelgar and Nanaba and few others, they're going to fight. Oh, and then we get a flashback. Man, the flashback. So the flashback, basically the weirdest thing in this flashback is that Gelgar finds some bottle that he cannot read the title of that bottle. So, as far as I understand, inside the walls there is universal language. Everyone speaks like that, like Asians, I mean Orientals or whatever they were called, like Mikasa's relatives and mother, they were speaking this language. All people around the walls, not the world, all people around the walls, they speak one language. They write in triangles and shit, as I've said. And the Titan, the Ilses Titan, was speaking this exact language. And the Monkey Titan was also speaking this exact language. And he pointed that out, like, I'm speaking your language. So is this bottle from the outside? How old is this bottle? Was it here like more than 100 years? Or it was like it ended up being here like not all, because wine, if it's wine, it's not gonna last long. If it's wine, like, yeah, it's gonna be expensive longer it the older it is, the more expensive it is. But you can just drink it. It's gonna be like, I don't know what's the word, but you cannot drink the very old wine. It's like you can probably feel very bad. You can probably drink stuff like whiskey, like vodka, like everything that's basically just I don't know what's it called in English. Man, I have to use my phone. Let me check that. It's been quite a while since I've checked spelling. Don't you notice that? I'm getting better. I'm getting not that stupid. One sec. So, alcohol. I'm so stupid or what? Just we have like other word for alcohol. So we have alcohol and other word, and it's basically the same. So we have alcohol. The purer the alcohol is, like the more time you can have the thing. So basically unlimited storage capacities. So the question is, I had few theories that the walls might be built before us by someone, maybe by our enemy. The way they tried to lure us there by the Titan invasion in our land, like in other continent, they like planned that all. They created this safe haven place, and the castle. How old is this castle? Maybe they used it, and they left their supply here like more than 100 years after they built the thing. And we ended up being here, and like, whoa. But they know, like, we know about this castle, so probably people were there like at some point, so they probably should have found that, right? So that may mean that this bottle is not an old bottle, and that may mean that and there was like a canned food of some sort. So is this castle was used by our enemy not too long ago? Maybe even the Monkey Titan and his whole operation to transform people into Titans. We never saw anyone except him. But I mean, it's just the same day after the invasion happened, so we don't know. Maybe there's stuff happening all around. We just don't know that. So this bottle, the whole stuff with bottle, they can't read that. That's not their product. Oh, and there was like herring or something. We're gonna get to that. I don't know what's herring, but I feel that might be important. What the hell this label say? And I can see the label. If we write in triangles and shit, they write in like half squares. It's different, but it's like it's like a product. It's not like some child drawing. It's like a label and stuff. So it's produced. It's the product of a civilization, but not our civilization. And he's like, what? That's that? Our dummy. It is like scientific discovery or something. And Krista, being very smart, by the way, she started to started asking very smart questions about maybe there's no bridge, saying about that, and like what's up with your village and yada yada. Like, man, I'm proud of you. And they've asked Connie about his village. Ymir asked him, and man, the fucking I also forgot, almost forgot that Ymir is like the creature. The whole thing, man. We're gonna get to that. So let's look at her with the prism of knowing that she is a Titan right now, right? She started asking Connie about the village, and he said like, yeah, nobody's. And and he started thinking about that Titan lying there being his mother, and Ymir tried to switch his mind, just like Reiner, by the way, to switch his mind from so he will not think about it. So is she knows something about that? Is she know, like, maybe she's like a huge question mark for me right now, but she definitely knows something. She has something in her mind. She always following Krista. She said a lot of thing. She might be connected to a church, maybe, because church should look at Krista, but I never saw anyone looking at Krista besides Ymir. And we know the church knows something, and Ymir definitely knows something. So she maybe knows that, yeah, Titans are human, and she tries to maybe do the good thing, I suppose, because she's like, the way her character is, like, she's like not nice. She kind of like Levi, looks not nice, but inside is very nice. Maybe Levi is more nice. It's hard to tell. But it's just, her character was like a bitch, 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 but now like, whoa, 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 what's up, what's up? I mean, it's not by telling bitch, I'm not saying that she was bad, but she was always like that sharp girl, like, yeah, they're all dead, and ha ha ha. And now she gets deeper. And what's up with you, Ymir? Like, yeah, so she started joking and tried to laugh that, off about being like, what's with your father if you're so small, and yada yada. And then the scene. So we see Ymir searching for something to eat, and Reiner comes in, and they're like share a moment, like, yeah, you don't like girls, I don't like boys. We should probably don't speak about that anymore. He thanks her for trying to to calm Connie. Reiner really wants that as well, and she grabs the can. And by the way, you can see the writing, so it's like some zbr 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 zbr. So it's like a product, like a full-fledged product. And she can read that. So she could have read the wine. So that means she is not from our side. Not inside the walls person. She's outside the walls person. She knows their language. Maybe she just learned it, but I doubt it a lot. And she's the only one who can read that. Looks like. And like there was something... Say herring. Like this letter say herring. What's herring? Let me check what's herring. Cause... Herring. Селедка. You know what's herring? It's a sea fish. So the people who... We don't know about the sea. What's the sea? The sea is a lie for us. There was only one book, Armin's Book of Wonders, that was saying about the lakes, the salty, huge salty lakes. So this is a product of other country, made with a fish that we never knew existed. So they live somewhere near the sea. God damn it. Attack on Titan. Are you serious? Herring. I should remember that. And Reiner being like, you can read that? Though I'm surprised. It looks like Reiner understands what's up. He don't know what is written there. But he's like... You know, the other language, like, screw it. But it feels like he knows that there might be other language or something. He looks... I never thought that he's so sharp, you know, like... But maybe I'm just overthinking. The other thing about Reiner confused me a bit, and we'll get to that. But I have such conflicting thoughts about him, though. So yeah, and Ymir like, oh fuck, and like her hair being like moving like dramatically. So Ymir like, yep, I just ended up, and you can see, I'm gonna show you that. You can see there's like huge amount of those cans, and you can see those cans in the opening. I mean, those few cans. I don't remember if I said that or not, like few minutes ago. I wanted to say that, but probably I could have forgot that. So there was a lot of supplies there. I believe that might have been a base actually for a monkey and his his team or something, or maybe he's doing that alone. But why do you need like such a big amount of herring? The hell, this episode, it's like it gives as always, it gives a lot of questions, but it at least answers some, or gives like big hints. So the outside civilization is confirmed. The invasion of a monkey titan being outside civilization is confirmed. Ymir being a weird person is confirmed, and she's probably from the outside world as well. And she is the titan transformer as well. And she hid it for such a long time. Man, how is that possible for a secondary character? You never notice like few times here and there, but then bam, boom, here I am, bitch. Never expected me. Damn it. So yeah, the guys, they fight titans, and the titans end up getting inside the castle, little titans. And the girl like, yeah, you have to do something. She could have given them at least one blade or something. I mean, they need those blades as well. But these kids, how can they fight without blades? Though they found the thing, the gardening thing, pretty deadly, and the little knife that was not used the way it was intended, I suppose. But who knew? And brave Reiner went to check what's up. Opens the door and here's your neighbor trying to ask for some salt. And Reiner remembers. Let me watch that. Before the thing tried to catch him, and he remembers. Am I going to die? He remembers basically the same thing. So he was a little guy saved by another little guy, and the little guy was catched by the Titan, and there was Bertolt with Reiner as well, and the little ugliest Titan probably ate the guy. And Reiner was traumatized for You know what's very interesting? That's something. There's a game called LA Noire. If some of you played it, then great. If not, then I'm gonna explain it to you. It's basically a detective game where you have to, deal with different cases, be in the homicide, like every other like type. So you're like a detective, and you're visiting different people. You hear their versions of events, how that happens, and they're all like saying like, yeah, we're great, everything's fine, it's not me. And when you start gathering different information, it's very hard game. You can easily say like, you're lying, but that's not true. But when you actually try to look at the details, at one point you can see like, yeah, it looks great, but what the fuck with this? Why? How? And I have like question right now. We have a little Reiner and a little Bertolt and a little other guy encountering a Titan. A Titan. The thing is, why I am so surprised is that we know that Reiner and Bertolt, they thought like, we were from some village from Volmaria, so they were inside Volmaria in some village far from Shiganshina. Not very far, but I mean they were like, looks like kind of far. And they were not that young, as far as I understand. Maybe they were that young. I just don't understand when this encounter happened. Was it during the invasion on Shiganshina, like some few years ago? 5 years ago? Or they somehow managed to go outside the wall? Because you can find the Titan inside the walls either after the Shiganshina event, either before the event, but outside the wall. I am saying that just because we know that Annie, being little kid, somehow managed to get inside the walls Why not other people? Like, why not Reiner? Why not Bertolt? And the very important thing they were saying, like later, something about the warrior. I mean, I can be. There may be like some weird translation thing, but we're gonna get to that. But the whole thing, why? When did that happen? What was with the little guy? If they found a Titan, in the end, how they managed to escape from this thing? Yeah, it ate one guy, but we know Titans. They eat one guy and run just like crazy to catch another one because they want people, as many as they can. But they somehow managed to escape. And Erwin was trying, was searching for people. And Reiner acted a bit weird, just like Ymir. Like, don't think about that. Don't think. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Don't think about this. Don't think about that. I'm not saying like I have conflicting thoughts because Annie was trying to kill him in the episode. What it was like 17 or 18, where 17, I suppose. But that. It looked like, yeah, but he survived. Like, basically, it was a miracle that he survived. Either it was miracle, either it was all set up, to look like, yeah, I'm saved, just for everyone to think like, yeah, he's on our side. I mean, I may sound crazy, but just the few things here just cannot let me say like, yeah, that's crazy, and that's not very crazy. But the way he acts is so weird. I mean, he basically almost gave his life to save Connie, and Bertolt also, attacked the Titan to save Reiner. So we know. Oh, and they were saying something, by the way, about their houses. Or so they were together like whole life, I suppose. Not whole life, but a lot of time. They're like best friends. They were also always with Annie, by the way. If you remember that, they were staying like them together quite a lot of time. You can see them together. Man, Attack on Titan. I'm afraid to think more about that. Yeah. Are you okay? Yeah. Bertolt, we'll get through this and go back home. Go back home. What do you mean by going back home? We're going to see our hometown again. Yeah, you're right. Let's go home. I mean, they can mean their village. Yeah, that's true. But they can mean the outside world as well. So, man, this episode. And then, guys use the cannon in the very inconvenient way. But it works, though it breaks the thing. They were fighting a Titan. I would keep that because it's very helpful. At least you can blind it. And they found a knife, and then Connie being... I mean, how can you not notice the hugest thing coming from the back of you? So yeah, and Connie almost being eaten, but no, Reiner, he acts brave and helps him. Basically, it was like, automatic for him because he was saved by some guy. I wonder what's with the guy as well. He was saved by the guy, and he feels like obligated to, he wants that he, I mean, you know what I mean, like he wants that the fact of him being saved was not forgotten, not he wants to. Man, I can't speak. Excuse me. So yeah, but we see the craziest thing ever. Reiner being a Hulk of a man, like grabs the whole Titan, big ass Titan. We know that they're not that heavy, but still, it's a huge Titan. It's hot and it's evil and it's bites. And Reiner basically like almost wanted to jump out, but then Connie like, yeah, don't be stupid. Let's cut your arm out. And they punch the thing out. Like, thank God. But Reiner gets his arm damaged, and they use the drink. I don't think it's a wine, because it's not a very wise idea to use wine to to make the disinfection. Uh, you have to use something more strong. So yeah, they do the bandage, and Reiner like, marry me, and yeah, I understand the guy. Krista is great. And Ymir like, I have a little little thing here as well. Can I have some of your love as well? And Connie like spit on it. I mean, yeah, that's a nice comeback from Connie for everything that she said to him. Annie risks her life to save me too. Yeah, by the way, just so even Annie, she's been very not she's a very complex character as well. It's not like I'm bad, I'm gonna kill people. No, she killed people here and there. She tried to do bad, at least in our eyes, but she also helped Connie. She helped John. Yeah, I remember that crazy save. So she was a part of a team. She doesn't want to hurt her friends, even though she was a huge ass Titan and maybe could have killed them. That's why I think that maybe Reiner can be that as well, and Bertolt. I mean, Bertolt, I don't have anything against him. It's just the way that he's with Reiner. He said basically nothing during the whole show, but like few words. Though they were saying about the whole their town, and I remember Reiner, by the way, when Bertolt and Aaron was speaking the first time they were speaking in episode 3, I suppose it was episode 3. Bertolt and Reiner, they not Reiner, Bertolt said to Aaron, like told him the story about how Titans appeared and yada yada, and Reiner was saying like, why are you telling him that? Why are you telling him that? And I was like, why are you like give the man to speak out? Like nothing wrong with that. It looks like they all, if I'm right and there's something wrong with them, it looks like they're all like living in like some illusion. Like they're trying their best to say like, yeah, we're on your side, but man, this is so weird. I mean, like this show gives a lot of hints here and there, but you just cannot say outright like, yeah, that is true. And the next very interesting thing. So we remember Reiner remembers the way he was saved. That's what it means to be a soldier. And Bertolt says something. Hey Bertolt, has Reiner always been like this? No. Reiner used to be a warrior. How he said that? Saying she what? Senshi Datta, a warrior. But not anymore. And look at his eyes. I never saw Bertolt eyes like that. He's basically like trying to communicate with Reiner with these eyes. Like, remember who you are or something. And like, I wanna check one thing. I have to use my own reactions for that, because I don't have the episode, but I remember... where's that? I remember one person saying something about being a warrior. And basically that during the episode, this exact moment bring me, made me said that all that stuff I was just saying like crazy for like half an hour or even more. I don't know even how long this episode, this reaction, this thing is. So let's open episode 23. Here's me with the bad camera. Looks funny. Man, this is so nostalgic. It was like few weeks ago, but it's all nostalgic. And they're asking her about I failed to become a warrior. How are you saying that, Annie? I failed. Senshi. So she also uses the word senshi something. I failed to become a warrior, and Reiner was a warrior, but he's not anymore. So are you telling me that's just another like he probably let's go further. Okay, let's imagine that this is. Let's imagine that Annie, some guy, Bertolt, and Reiner commenced an anti-humanity operation. That's crazy, right? Okay, don't judge me like that. That's crazy, right? But even Annie doing that is already crazy. Let's imagine that. During the operation, they've encountered a Titan, and it ate a poor guy. So 3 of them went to continue. We have a female Titan, we have an armored Titan, and we have a big ass Colossus Titan. I'm not sure about Bertolt, but Reiner. Where's the... Let me open the episode 1 of season 2. There was like great frame. It's very fresh in my mind. I don't like that. Yeah, just... Man, I can't show you. I mean, I can show you, but I have to like one sec. One sec, guys. One sec. I'm super powerful. I can do that. Look at that. That looks like a Reiner. Just the way the female Titan looked like a Annie. Big ass guy with kind of blonde hair and stuff. So that means the Bertolt is the biggest freaking thing, but I mean, it's very hard to judge. There's no good look at him. There was, I mean, how can you judge that? No, that ass doesn't look like Bertolt's, right? And we have to see the face. But where can we see the face? I think the best place to look at his face is episode what? Episode 4, where he appears. I mean, basically, it's almost confirmed already that Reiner is probably the goddamn motherfucking armored thing, and they try their hardest to hide that. How can I do that? Oh man, I'm gonna look at my reaction for episode 4. You know, let me. You know, that actually look kinda like Berthold. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie, guys. It's gonna be very hard to show you that. Oh no, I can show you that by doing the new thing. So you can see the face of a Titan, and it somehow resembles Berthold. Somehow, like his chin, his nose, and his little eyes. I mean, it's very deformed thing, but it definitely looks more like Berthold than like me, right? Look at this fat face in the potato camera. And I'm like, oh man, who is that? Look at that! I mean, don't look at that, I look so stupid. Oh, I'm sorry, you don't see. Okay, I'm back. I mean, I think I'm right. It's just too much details were dropped during this episode, and the way Erwin was trying to find more people, and the fact that female Titan led other Titans with the whole operation. I don't want to believe that because I like Reiner. I mean, Bertolt, I don't actually like him. He's just a normal guy, but it's just almost confirmed. It's just like with Annie, you know. I'm in the denial. I have a lot of facts, but this can be a fake out. This can be a fake out. But the previous time it was not a fake out. Damn it. How can I delete this thing though? I just created preset 3. Let me I'm sorry. Let me delete this. Okay. And we also have Ymir being a Titan. And you know what's interesting? Let's imagine Reiner is a bad guy. But he doesn't know the language that Ymir knows. What's up with that? He said I can't read that. It's not like, oh, you can read that? Me too. Oh yeah, you are and then the girl started screaming. No, he was like, I can't read that. You're saying that there's like herring? So he doesn't know the language. Maybe he was so young that he was not even learning his own like writing. I mean, how old was he? Like 8 years or something? Maybe more. I don't know. God damn it, Attack on Titan. Are you serious with that whole thing? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that might be the case. Let me do the thing back. So where was? And Bertel says the thing like, yeah, he was a warrior. I mean, just look at little Reiner. I mean, he even little Reiner looked like a big ass man, but he's little, and you can see the thing in his back, you know, like he was traveling. And the other guy, they were all like traveling there, and they somehow found a Titan. So I suppose it was outside of the walls they found a Titan. Because where? Inside of the walls? I mean, they could have found it, but judging with having this whole discussion about him being probably the armor thing, I don't believe that anymore, that he was inside. Has Reiner always been like this? Man, I look at Bertolt now. No. Reiner used to be a warrior. Just look at him, you know? It's not his full face. It's not his full face. And his eyes are a bit more than... But damn it. He looks a lot like an armored. Like a huge ass thing. And that might explain, by the way, that might explain why they were not attacking. You know, during the initial Shiganshina attack, we had a full-on attack. You know, the Colossus Titan appeared, destroyed the wall, and the female Titan brought all the Titans there. The armored Titan appeared and destroyed the outer wall. I mean, the gate to the outside, to the inside of the wall territory. And then they're like transformed into little kids and like meh, help us, and they were transported to the Tross, I suppose, and they started living there and got into army for some reason. Why were they waiting like 5 years though? Why don't you just continue the operation? What was their mission? That's the question. They waited for 5 years and then started another attack. They waited for like Survey Corps to get away on the mission, and they started doing that again. So looks like Berthold appeared, knocked the gate, and they should have continued doing that. And I remember them being together. But then Eren appeared as a Titan, and the whole operation stopped. And Armin said that they probably stopped because they saw Eren being a Titan, and the whole operation like stopped, and the armored Titan didn't appear because Eren changed the plans. And they saw that, they knew that. And Erwin definitely have some similar thoughts, because he was trying to check them if they are like a titans, but then the goddamn monkey appeared. What's up with the monkey then? Is this another little kid doing an anti-humanity operation? Man, this is an endless discussion already. At first I was like doubting, but the more I speak, the more I believe that is the case. But Reiner, like, what? Why are you saying that? They're like weird people. What do you mean by warrior? And Ymir being... I already forgot that Ymir is a titan. And we don't know where is she from. We don't have any information about her. Like, we know that John's from Trost. Oh man, my ears are hurting so bad with these headphones. I really want the next ones that I've ordered right now to be here on my head. Ouch. Okay, so yeah, let's continue. So the guys are fighting, the poor guys, Gelger and Nanaba and their other few people. And the monkey started throwing boulders at them. First, it threw boulder at their horses. We know monkey doesn't like horses. And then, like, man, he throws very good, like, very accurate and very powerful. Man, my face hurts from all that stuff. Ah. And poor guys die right away. Yeah, poor girl, poor guy, but at least they died kind of fast. And like a huge amount of other titans are running again. And there's, by the way, I'm gonna show you. There's a woman type of a titan. You can see that. I mean, you know that this figure is not a man figure, right? This is a man figure. And this is like my figure. And this is a woman figure. And there's like another kind of woman figure. And there's, by the way, there's like another kind of like a kid. And there's another kind of like a kid. So titans, they're stupid. And they're running, like, again, monkey somehow managed to create them. Right? It either created them, either he held them like somewhere safe. What's up with the monkey? That's the question. The beast titan. I mean, I'm calling him a monkey, but he's like, he's supposed to be cool, beast titan. But the man, for me, Eren is a beast titan, like a very evil creature. But this is a monkey titan. And it screams, it like roar, commands them to attack. And I was wondering, why the hell would you attack this exact people? Not the humanity, not the town. He attacked a place where they were all there. You know, the base or whatever where they were held. So Eren could check them. Erwin could check them, but now he attacks this place. And I mean, I have two versions. First of all, he wants to get probably Krista, because she's important. We know that she's important. She may tell some stories about the walls or whatever. So Church says, like, yes, she's important. And the second, maybe he's trying to help his guys. Reiner and Bertolt. If they are titans, he's definitely, the monkey titan is definitely from the outside. He does. What's the thing? He doesn't know what's that. Like, he's surprised about the technology, so he definitely is not outside here. Or he lived in the rocks, you know? So he either tries to save his guys, either tries to get someone else. But who? Ymir? Maybe he tries to find Ymir. That's a third possibility. This episode, god damn it. I wonder what you guys thought when you saw this episode. 'Cause it's just crazy. So the monkey screamed and went away, like outside of the walls, like kinda like mission completed. But why? If he was trying to get Reiner and Bertolt out of there, then that means he should control it. But it looked like, yeah, just kill everything there. He just made a command to kill everything there. So, who knows? I'm not sure. But why would you kill like this few people there? Spending like how many titans he spent to kill this few people? A huge amount of titans. So yeah, and guys are fighting, and Nanaba kills a huge titan that breaks the wall. Not the wall, but the building. And poor Gelgar is... I mean, he's tired and dying. He's hurt. I mean, poor guys. Poor guys. I don't remember Gelgar from the first season, but I remember Nanaba girl. And even some of you in the comments said like this girl, this blonde girl, will appear in second season, and yeah, I remembered her. Like she has a hair, recognizable hair, and like nice look. Man, she was dying so brutally, and she tried to help the Gelgar, and then the dub being consumed by goddamn titans, and Gelgar like, I'm gonna drink at least, but no. He was like not ready to fight anymore. Poor guys died. But Krista was fighting, like throwing rocks at titans. That's my girl. I mean, I respect that a lot. Like, fight until your death. Even if you're gonna die, you're at least not gonna be that tasty for the motherfuckers. And poor Nanaba dying, like they ate her leg, and she was screaming about her father or something. No, I'm not gonna like she has some trauma about her father or something. And Krista, man, you can see the face of this girl. You know, I never saw her face being like that. This is the face of a real woman, ready to fight. I mean, she grows. Every character in the show grows like crazy. And Ymir understanding that Krista... And by the way, this was a weird dialogue. Let me reread this again. You're still thinking like that, like what? You can't use their death to justify your own. They didn't die to give you an excuse to take up some suicide mission. She's not like she's doing suicide. What can you do though? Not everyone like you Titan, you know? But probably like half of you are Titans though. No, that's not what I want. Konya the Circus don't think that way. Like they value their own life. So she's trying to say that Krista is not valuing her life. I can't say that though. I can't agree with that. I don't know her that much, but it doesn't look to me that she's like suicidal. But you just want to die in the most heroic way possible. That's not. I mean, Krista denies that, but it kinda looks like Ymir nailed it in a way. I don't know what's up with that. But Ymir knows that. What's up with Ymir? What's up with everything in this anime? Let me use that knife. Okay, we know what happens next. Man, Christy's so beautiful. I want to marry her as well. So, maybe you don't even remember that anymore. But this might be the last chance we get to talk. So she's going all out, all in, you know, to attack those titans. So please try to remember the promise we made when we were training in the snowy mountain. I don't know what's with the promise. But Kristen knows, like, I have no right to tell you how to live your life. And the sun is rising. So this is really just wishful thinking of my part. Wishful thinking of my part, but on my part. Man, I'm so tired. I want you to live a proud life. Why would you want that, Emir? Why would you be so nice? What is your motive? Remember our promise, Krista. And she jumps. Right in the mouths of titans. And she hurts herself just like Aaron does and transforms. And no titans like, oh shit, we're fucked. She transforms like a very devilish creature with a very, very deadly look. And that's the end of the episode. And what have I just watched? So, what's up with them? They had some promise on some mountains. And Krista had some issues, personal issues, and Ymir tries to help her with those issues. And why why would she be that nice? Exactly to Krista? She was always around. I mean, I still believe that she might be connected to the church at some way. But what's up with her knowing the language? Man, so many questions again. So many questions again. What's 58 minutes. 58 minutes, guys. Whoever watched the whole thing, again, huge respect for you for that. I mean, I may said some stupid stuff. Probably, yeah. But I do believe that at least Reiner and Bertolt, the probability of them being titans is quite high. It's like super high. And I don't want this to be true again. I don't know. I'm not gonna sleep well today. Herring. Goddamn herring. The thing is open here. So, herring. So many details. This episode was crazy. It's like a detective's orgasm, I'd say. That's what I can call this episode. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next episode. I hope I'm gonna get new and awesome headphones. And let's wait just to achieve that 1 hour mark, so you'll all be like, oh my god, there's gonna be a huge discussion. And it will be, yeah. And thank you for watching the whole thing. So yeah, we're here. Goodbye.